The man was teaching the woman how to shoot. The woman gracefully raised the gun and, looking through the scope, she was shocked to see that her fiancé was a Soviet prisoner of war. The woman became extremely flustered, but to avoid arousing the suspicion of the German soldiers, she had to pretend to be calm. The lieutenant kindly asked her what was wrong. The woman cooed and said she was afraid the gun might go off accidentally. The lieutenant wanted to show off his excellent marksmanship in front of the woman, so he picked a prisoner at random to compete with him, and by chance, he chose the woman's fiancé. An old man standing nearby was stunned. He immediately recognized the prisoner as his own son. There was nothing he could do but stay calm. The lieutenant challenged the man to a shooting contest, and if the man lost, he would be shot on the spot. The lieutenant fired and shattered a distant bottle with one shot. When it was the man's turn, he was extremely nervous, but luckily, he hit the bottle too. The lieutenant continued to shoot and still hit his target. But when the man took his second shot, he missed. The father, standing behind him, became tearful and bowed his head, thinking his son would be killed on the spot. Just then, another prisoner stepped forward and challenged the lieutenant to a duel. The lieutenant knew the man was a top Soviet sniper and wanted a showdown with him, so he agreed. He had his soldiers place the bottle farther away, took up a professional sniper rifle, and hit it with one shot. The man, however, picked up a rifle without a scope and fired. When he hit the bottle, the woman was overjoyed, but the lieutenant's face turned pale. Not wanting to lose face in front of the woman, he ended the contest. The woman took the old man and prepared to leave, telling him they would find a way to rescue her fiancé later. That day, a soldier pretended to beat up Bard and slipped him a key to the handcuffs. Then, an explosion occurred inside the concentration camp. It turned out the woman had sent more than a dozen brave suitors to rescue her fiancé, and a fierce battle ensued. The woman's fiancé and the man used the key the soldier had given them to unlock their handcuffs and escaped in the chaos. The woman waited for them by the roadside in a luxury car, and her rescue plan succeeded. They arrived at a castle, and the man's father slowly walked out and embraced him tightly. The man didn't expect to gain family but lose love. His fiancé had fallen for the marksman, and the man, not wanting to interfere with their relationship, decided to leave. But as soon as he left, the lieutenant led the German soldiers to surround the castle and arrested everyone.